joining us via Zoom to discuss the rising security situation in the country, particularly in the north, is a security expert, Muhammed Ali. Muhammed Ali, if you can hear me, thank you for joining us.
I can hear you loud and clear.
What do you make of this apparent increase in banditry and other security challenges, particularly Kaduna, Katsina areas?
Well, Nigeria is currently navigating a period of heightened security challenges, which is a byproduct of the economic desperation that the bandits are being faced with. Because as early as yesterday, 3rd February 2026, there have been these several and significant incidents involving banditry and mass abductions across the northwest and north central geopolitical regions. If we take the Wuro village massacre of Kwara State, which had previously been relatively stable compared to its neighbor, Niger State. And Wuro village is situated in Kayama local government area. As we speak this evening, not fewer than 162 people have been killed by elements the state described as bandits, but our own findings reveal that they are members of the Ansaru group. And we should all understand that the Ansaru is a breakaway faction of Boko Haram. So it is not bandits actually that did the massacre in Wuro village in Kayama local government of Kwara State. They are members of Ansaru. That is why they were telling some of their abductors that they should renounce the constitution and uphold La ilaha illallah. So government needs to sit up, and something has to be done, and quickly too. Then
as a security expert, what would you suggest should be done quickly?
They killed.
What will you suggest should be done quickly?
They have burned houses, shops, and so many other, including, in fact, as we speak now, Kudu, the emir of the traditional ruler of that village, Alhaji Salihu Umar, is yet nobody can really say with certainty his whereabouts. So these are some of the things that are actually bedeviling us, and something has to be done quickly, particularly to identify the whereabouts of Alhaji Salihu Umar, the paramount ruler of Wuro village. Then if we come back to Katsina State, the Katsina State has been a flashpoint of banditry of recent, although there are attempts to engage the bandits under the leadership of Isiakwa Shangarwa to negotiate. But what we actually fail to understand is whenever we are to negotiate, we should negotiate from a position of strength. We must not fear to negotiate, neither should we negotiate out of fear. And in the course of negotiation, money must not exchange hands. And we should also insist that there should be DDR, disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration. But in what I was done in Katsina so far, I think the concept of DDR is not taken into consideration. And this is why these people came to the meeting venue with their arms. And after the so-called negotiation, they went back to the forest with their arms. So what have we negotiated? So something has to be done to revisit these things. I oversaw Ahmed Wadada in the Senate saying this issue of negotiation really has to be put off. Certainly it has to be put off because there is no reason why these people will come, they will be given money under the pretext that they have agreed to live in peace. They have agreed to distance themselves from banditry and kidnapping, but yet they have not surrendered their weapons. So since they are still holding weapons, I think it is good to fight them to finish rather than wasting time negotiating and 2 or 3 weeks after they come back again to attack and kill people.
Yeah, when you say something quickly must be done, what do you mean by that? Because you're a security expert, so please educate us.
Yes, you see, the incidents, particularly if we look at Faskari local government, Faskari is controlled by Isiakwa Shangarwa. Isiakwa Shangarwa is a young man. He's just 28 years old. I had the singular privilege to discuss with him previously, and he has agreed to surrender weapons. But I think at the time this present regime came on board, we've not been able to go in and really talk to them. But looking at things from a distance, I think government needs to do a lot, particularly our security services. There are gaps in terms of response. So we need to recheck and see how best we can correct those gaps in terms of response. So the response mechanism is a little bit lacking. And until and unless we're able to correct those things, certainly these bandits will be taking us for a ride. And secondly,
thank you so much, Muhammed Ali. We need to stop you there because you appear to have so many ideas. We will, of course, get back to you when the need arises. Thank you so much for your insights. Muhammed Ali is a security expert in Kaduna.